When two staves join together, it creates a grand stave. Each stave consists of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Each line and space represent a different pitch. When the note is on the first line, we call this line note 1, line note 2, line note 3, line note 4, and line note 5. Same thing when the note is in the first space, we call this space note 1, space note 2, space note 3, and space note 4. So here, we have our line notes and the space note. This is where it becomes interesting. When we read the notes on the stave, it's like walking up the stairs. We walk up step by step. We don't jump from the first step to the 5th step in one go. So let's begin with the first line note. From this line note 1, I go to the nearest space note, which is on space 1. And from this space note, I go up to the next nearest line note, then to the space note, and so on. So do you notice how the notes are moving up alternately from line to space? Or either we can also start from a space note to the next nearest line note, space note, then line note, and so on. Just remember, the notes are moving up and down step by step alternately from line to space. In the previous video, I talked about the letter names on the piano keys. So in music, the letter names go by the order from C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. So basically, piano keys can be divided into group of 2 black keys and group of 3 black keys. The groups of black keys go from a group of 2 to a group of 3, then of course to a group of 2 again. So in this case, which letter do you think this white key is? The answer is C. Let's try to add the notes onto the treble clef stave. First, let's draw a middle C. To draw this note, we draw a note head and a ledger line across. Isn't it look like a UFO? Since this note has a line in between, we call this line note. From line note, we move up to the next nearest space note. And look at the note. It touches the first line. From this space note, we move up to the line note. Then to the space, line note, space note, then line note. Now, let's put the letters to the notes. The first note is the middle C. If this note is a C note, what do you think the next note will be? C to D. Then from D, we go to E, F, G, the landmark note, A, and B. When the notes move upwards, we read the letters to the right. When the notes move downwards, we read the letters to the left. Now, let's move on to the bass clef stave. This time, we start from middle C. When in bass clef stave, the middle C is located on top of the stave. From line note, we move down to space note like this. And this space note touches the top line of the stave. Then from space note, we go to a line note, space note, line note, space note, and line note. As I just mentioned, when the notes move downwards, we read the letters to the left. So when the first note is C, from C we move backwards to B, and then to A, G, F, another landmark note, E, and D. And that's how we read music notes. Well done guys! If you enjoy my videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to catch my latest video. See you!